Hi, I'm Karan, the Managing Editor of Woroni, and this is Woroni's weekly wrap-up for week 12. This week saw the 2019 annual ANU Theatre Awards held in the Psychedelic Cafe. However, prior to the night, the nomination for Best Original Work, awarded to Arts Review's Cooked, received backlash from the theatre community, touching upon Australia's colonial history and Australians' apathy towards the accompanying atrocities. The performance was criticised for its lack of nuance, the perfunctory portrayal of genocide, and the absence of Indigenous students in its creation. For full list of night's winners, visit our website. This week, Noosa SRC voted in favour of a motion that compels the organisation to condemn the Queensland Labor government for proposing new laws to expand police powers in searching protesters. The Liberal and Labor parties were condemned at the same time for purposefully undermining democratic rights in Australia and the bail conditions imposed on recent Extinction Rebellion arrestees who disrupted city centres across Australia to demand action on climate change. In Canberra news, new ACT littering laws have seen the fine for dropping a cigarette increase to $500 and a coffee cup will incur a $150 fine. If only we could find Nick, our news editor, for all the mess he leaves around the office. The final edition of Woroni's magazine was released this week. The magazine is themed retro and includes baby photos of each Woroni editor, including yours truly. In fitting fashion, the last tram news for 2019 is that there is no tram news, except for the Keep Cup giveaway at the university this week, as Transport Canberra was seeking student feedback on the proposed future tram lines announced in week 11. That's been Woroni Wrap Up for week 12 in 2019. See you next year. Actually, I hope I'm not here, but please do tune into Woroni TV in 2020. We were thinking, because last week ACT government released the master plan for what light rail in Canberra will look like over the next, decades. We thought, what if there was a light rail on campus at ANU? Here's a map of campus I drew earlier. Not very good, but it exists, and we're right about here, which is called Canberra. And where would everyone go? So we've got probably up and down Daly Road, and it'll be very easy for everyone to get along with each other, hopefully, when you can go from one to the other in about 5 minutes. You'll have to have a station in Canberra so that everyone can have their really expensive lunch, and then you're going to have somewhere at Crawford so that all three of them who actually want to interact with the rest of the university can finally get to Canberra without having to run a marathon. You probably want to go to Civic, I don't know, so that you can go out on a Thursday night if there's any pubs left by 2020. And maybe, let's say, Union Court, no, it's Canberra, sorry. The lake, but that we can connect it to the museum, so that's over here, and then over here. And that's about it, there's nothing really else happens. Oh, CB, we forget about them, don't we? Let's do that. And the music and arts kids over here. And that's about it. And then Uni Lodge can interact with Daly Road a lot better, without having to walk across the whole campus. But yeah, that's my plan. Let me know what you think.